On the air for more than 70 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, Flowers by Patty, and featuring homes from Dickson Realty. And now, here's third-generation house detective, Greg Newman.
Good afternoon and welcome to The House Detective. With this new chapter of the show, we bring you a lot more information than we have in a long time. If you miss any of that information, not to worry, just go to our website, thehousedetectivereno.com, go to the episodes page, you'll find this episode almost at the same time that it's running on the air. Remember, thehousedetectivereno.com. We're going to get started by showing you what Ryder Homes is doing here in Northern Nevada. A lot of great communities with a lot of creative homes. Here's Ryder Homes on The House Detective.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at ryderhomes.com/Nevada.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in Northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Dickson Realty.
I get asked all the time, what's going on with the market? Are people actually moving? Are they buying homes? And the answer I'm going to give you from some professionals from Dickson Realty. I've got sitting with me Kayla and Megan. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You were saying just a moment ago, Kayla, people are coming to you all the time saying, we got to get going, prices are going up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing how Reno's way exceeding the national average on equity growth right now. So even with those high interest rate environments, we're still seeing multiple offers and really healthy market activity.
It is a healthy market. That's something that we didn't see just a couple of years ago. It was so nuts that it wasn't healthy, right, Megan?
Right, and it's healthy now. Buyers are moving and sellers are still listing. Carson City is up 12% over last year at this time. So, you know, it's still moving, it's still positive.
Okay, that knowledge we give you. Now we're going to show you some homes from Dickson Realty. Number one, let's see it.
If you're looking for a change that includes a community center, golf, and miles of trails, then home number 1 in Somerset may be a perfect start. It's located in a gated part of the community, and you're just steps away from many different ways to spend your time. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. There's a fireplace in the great room that's shared by a well-appointed kitchen with granite, an island, and breakfast bar. You will find that the primary suite has a surprising amount of space. This almost 1,900 square foot home has an asking price of $549,500. And remember, you have 2 different community centers to enjoy with this home. For more about the Somerset home, contact David Hughes. You can reach David at Dickson Realty for more about home number 1.
Let's head to Carson City to show you a townhome in the heart of the capital. With home number 2, you'll have a low maintenance lifestyle with a great location. This 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath unit has the extra space of a single car attached garage. The open living space has a contemporary feel with plank flooring and modern lighting. You'll enjoy an intimate primary suite with this nearly 1,500 square foot unit. The asking price is $424,600. If you're interested in this Carson City townhome, call Nicole Casons. Get in touch with Nicole at Dickson Realty for more information about home number 2.
It's your own slice of rural paradise with valley views, quiet surroundings, and a slight twinkle of city lights. That's home number 3, a Spanish Springs Valley Ranch home. The single-level, 4-bedroom, 4-bath home has been finished with exceptional craftsmanship with a broad use of arches and rocks. The kitchen features high-end appliances. You'll notice the extensive hardwood floors, and the primary suite enjoys wonderful mountain and valley views. This almost 3,300 square foot home is set on over 10 acres, giving you plenty of room for the detached shop. That could be a barn or a separate living space. All this has the asking price of $1,250,000. Want to know more about the Spanish Springs home? Contact Don Dees. You can call Don at Dickson Realty for more about home number 3.
Let's head back to Carson City to a quiet neighborhood on the west side of Eagle Valley. Home number 4 sits close to the open spaces of Kings Canyon. This single-level 3-bedroom, 2 full and 2 half-bath home has some extra space with an office. The open floor plan has plenty of natural light from the expansive windows, and there's a cozy fireplace. The kitchen has been updated with newer appliances, quartz counters, and tile backsplash. You will love the walk-in shower in the primary suite, and mature yard has no rear neighbors. This is almost 1,900 square foot home, has the asking price of $639,900. For more about this Carson City home, call Diane McDonald. You can reach Diane at Dickson Realty for more info about home number 4.
Here's a little piece of serenity set on over 11 acres. Home number 5 in the Virginia City Highlands is an extraordinary compound that's just a few minutes from the city, but it feels like a world away from reality. There are 2 separate homes and a museum on the property. The main house has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, with stunning views and top-of-the-line interior finishes. The views grab you inside through the panoramic windows and take you to the expansive patio. Next is a guest house with 2 bedrooms and an extra-large 4-car garage. The last special touch is the fully furnished, curated museum that's part of this special property. This compound has the asking price of $2,495,000. And you can park 8 cars inside. For more about Virginia City Highlands compound, contact Kathy Hamill. You can call Kathy at Dickson Realty for more about home number 5.
Here we have an incredible setting for home number 6 in Juniper Ridge. The home is set well back from the private cul-de-sac and is shaded by mature landscaping. From the moment you step into this 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, you'll be taken by the inspired design and creative finishes. From the dramatic sitting room, to the Tuscan-inspired dining room, to the kitchen with all high-end finishes, you just might struggle to find your favorite spot. The primary suite has an expansive sitting area, and the private patio looks out to the backyard and common space. This nearly 4,800 square foot home has the asking price of $1,998,975. If you're interested in this Juniper Hills estate, call Gunter Real Estate Group. You can reach Gunter Real Estate Group at Dickson Realty with more information about home number 6.
Home number 6 is in Juniper Hills, and if you're not sure where Juniper Hills is, it's on the west edge of Collin Ranch. I want to thank Kayla and Megan for doing such a great job. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Now we're going to bring you from one showroom to another. We're going to bring you out to Loca Tile Group, where not only do they do tile and granite, they now have cabinetry as well. Here's Loca Tile Group on The House Detective.
Tucked on the edge of the Carson Valley with the Sierras as a backdrop, you'll find a new community, Micah Cottages. Taking full advantage of the space, you'll find cottage homes with creative designs, open living spaces, and in-law suites with separate entry. Each home has upgraded finishes and wonderful views of the mountains. And you're close to shopping and golf in an established neighborhood. It's Micah Cottages, just south of Carson City off 395. Brought to you by Carter Hill Homes.
They take care of the job at your house in a very succinct amount of time. They have it down to a fine science of what it takes to get done in a certain amount of time, so they don't waste your time or your money.
One of the very, very few companies that use non-toxic biodegradable products.
Because they are trustworthy.
Exquisite home cleaning is a White Lotus. It's not just the attention to detail, but it's the unexpected.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans.
We've been trying to dispel the myth about 20% down when it comes to getting into your next home. Oh, there's so much more to it than that, and I've brought in a living legend. Lane Biglieri joins us from Axia Home Loans. Lane, welcome to the show.
Thank you, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there.
Okay, Lane. we were talking about not only is 20% down not the necessity of the world, but there's actually help for your down payment, right?
There is, and actually we just came out with a new down payment assistance program. It's an FHA loan, which requires 3.5% down, but we will give you that 3.5% in the form of a second mortgage on your house, so you're not required to have any down payment whatsoever.
Okay, so let's back up. So what we're talking about is setting up a second.
Right.
That is just another payment that you make, or does it get built into your entire mortgage payment?
It's a fully amortized 10-year loan.
Okay.
At 2% above the note rate on your first mortgage.
Okay.
So the advantage to that is some of your down payment assistance programs have a second mortgage which requires no payment. So if you refinance or sell down the road, you're going to owe the full balance of that second mortgage. On an amortized loan, if you do that, you'll owe less money because your second mortgage is fully amortized over 10 years.
There you go. Okay, this is another way to get into a home, and if you're saying, I simply cannot put together what it takes to come up with the 20%, this is a way to get into your next home. It also, I imagine, can avoid the PMI if you do this program too, or is it a part of it?
It's an FHA loan, so you're required to have the MIP.
Okay, you are.
I think the biggest selling price on this loan, there's no income limits.
Okay.
So you can make as much as you want. Most of your DPA programs, down payment assistance, require certain income limits. This one is unlimited.
Sure.
And we can also go as low as a 600 credit score.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Where most of them require a 640 and a 680 for a manufactured, we're okay with 600 to at least on either one of those. We can do manufactured condos, townhouses, whatever. This
is a great program. If you want to get into your next home, this is something you want to sit down and talk with Lane about. How they get in touch with you, Lane?
You can reach me at 775-830-9192.
Lane Bigler. It's his first time on the show. He's like, where are these cameras?
I know, I'm all confused here. I'm old, okay? Come on.
That happens. Lane, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, now we're going to remind you that First Centennial Title is who we recommend when it comes to finishing this process. You're going to need a title company and someone with the local knowledge to make it happen. Here's First Centennial Title on the House Detective.
First Centennial Title has called Nevada home and has been at the forefront of Northern Nevada property transactions for over 40 years. Our in-house team of title, escrow, and real estate professionals work together to provide our clients with the resources and services they need to purchase a home and close a real estate transaction. There's no question a lot goes into the home buying process, and First Centennial Title is here to streamline the closing.
We are First Centennial!
Tucked between Nevada's oldest settlement, the natural beauty of the Carson Valley, and the fairways of Genoa Lakes is Mountain Meadow Estates. This neighborhood of semi-custom homes will offer 4 different creative designs with separate elevations. At Mountain Meadow Estates, you're just steps away from the fairways and minutes from the charm of Genoa. Located just off Jacks Valley Road in Genoa, it's Mountain Meadow Estates, presented by Carter Hill Homes.
We're more than just a furniture store. We can help transform your home or your room. Hi, I'm Michelle, owner of Norwalk Furniture Gallery and Accent Window Coverings. We offer competitively priced flooring, area rugs, furniture, art, unique accessories, and window coverings. Best of all, we can help pull it all together with our free in-home interior design services. We are located on South Virginia in the Winters Crossing Shopping Center. Come visit Norwalk Furniture Gallery today and let us help you create the perfect space.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Professionals.
So the list from RE/MAX Professionals tells me that we're going to Reno, we're going to Verdi, we're going to Dayton, and we're going to Sparks in 5 homes. A lot of moving around, and joining me is Chris from RE/MAX Professionals. Chris, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You ready to go? We're bringing people all over the area.
I'm ready to go. I know you've got a big show, so yes, I'm ready to go.
Appreciate it. Let's see home number 1.
Dinner parties will become a priority when you move into home number 1. The unobstructed city views from the dining area make every meal a special event in this Collin Ranch home. Aside from the views, another focal point in this impressive 3-bedroom, 3-bath home is the fireplace with rocks around. The wet bar will be the perfect spot to watch the city lights each night, and there's another fireplace in the formal dining area. The neighborhood enjoys its own swimming pool, hot tub, and courts. This almost 3,000 square foot home is priced at $825,000. For more information about this Southwest Reno home, you can contact Shantae Hargrove. You can reach Shante at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 1.
A single-level home in Spanish Springs. It may sound like something you've already seen, but the owners of home number 2 have added some nice updates that separate this home from all the rest. This 5-bedroom, 3-bath home starts with a sitting area and dining area with vaulted ceiling. Move further to find a great room that's highlighted by the updated kitchen. You'll now find stunning oversized island, generous pantry, and updated appliances. Set in a cul-de-sac, you'll have some extra space in the 3-car garage, and there's RV parking. This almost 2,800 square foot home has the asking price of $660,000, and there's solar added. If you're interested in this Spanish Springs home, call Margaret Fennell. You can reach Margaret at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 2.
Your money will go a lot further if you move to Dayton. That's the location of home number 3, a beautifully well-kept home with some surprising touches inside and out. Let's start with a single-level home with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and an oversized 2-car garage. You're greeted by a versatile front room and can enjoy the fireplace with granite surround in the family room. The highlight of the backyard is the covered patio that's all about enjoying the mountain views in all directions. This 1,700 square foot home has the asking price of $459,000. If you'd like to know more about this Dayton home, call Christy Fernquest. You can reach Christy at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 3.
Enjoy a newer community with a secure gated entry, clubhouse, sport courts, and the park is just down the street from home number 4 in South Reno. With just over 2,200 square feet of living space, most of the living will be done in the great room. The kitchen of this 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home has a large island, upgraded appliances, and a pantry. Other features include a solar array, fire pit, and low-maintenance backyard. The asking price is $799,000, and you will enjoy the community's many amenities. For more about this South Reno home, you can contact Jim Elliott. Contact Jim at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 4.
Just west of the city in this semi-custom community of Quest and Verdi, here you'll find a collection of creative designs including home number 5. The open layout is filled with natural light from the picture windows. A focal point of that grand living space is the stylish kitchen with custom cabinets, custom tile accents, and engineered hardwood floors. Head upstairs to the bonus room that could be a home office, game room, or just some added living space. Enjoy the mountain views of the West Ridge from this almost 3,000 square foot home. This asking price is $898,999. For more information about this Verdi home, you can contact Owen Elvrum. You can contact Owen at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 5.
Remember, it's beautiful homes from RE/MAX Professionals, and we have Chris with us. Chris, you do real estate, but you also are in music.
I'm also in music. I'm a recording artist and a composer, and I have a master's in psychology and taught psychology.
Oh my, a lot going on there. Thanks for coming in.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
it. Okay, now we're going to remind you that State Farm is who we recommend when it comes to your insurance needs. Nicole Williams and her team are there 5 days a week in their Midtown office. Here's Nicole Williams and State Farm on The House Detective.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
It seems like you're seeing their signs all over the place, and we're going to get into that in a second. We're talking about Master Service Plumbing, and joining me once again is Brian from Master Service Plumbing. All right, before we get into the cool other stuff you got going on, what are you seeing with residential clients right now in the colds, the throes of winter?
Well, always freezing pipes.
Okay.
You know, we discussed that last time.
Sure.
But we do see a lot of clogging.
Interesting.
Well, I think people are flushing things that they're not supposed to be flushing. So
that's the thing during the wintertime when everybody comes inside. Right. They kind of lose a sense of, okay, what we shouldn't be doing to our own pipes in our house, right?
Right, yeah. Flush only what's supposed to be flushed. Let's put it that way.
and the frozen pipes, are there anything that you can suggest to people to hopefully get around that problem, or is it just a part of nature, what happens in Northern Nevada?
I think it is, and it's just old plumbing most of the time.
Okay.
It's not, frost-proof hose bibs, stuff like that.
Interesting.
That's majority of the stuff that we see now.
Okay. So as we'd said, that you're seeing Master Service Plumbing signs on a lot of interesting projects. The first one you might have noticed, right on the corner of Plum and Virginia Street, is an interesting new motel?
It's they're studio apartments. It was Motel 6, then they transformed them into studio apartments.
All right. Now, if you're down at the Summit, we're going to see what's this new box you guys have?
It's going to be a Chipotle eventually.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Eventually. Okay. And then you said there's another project that's going to happen in the mall as well, right?
Right. Yeah, at the Summit, there's an Aerie. I believe it's a clothing store. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, no, he just does the plumbing. He's not going to tell you.
I just
exactly.
do the estimating.
There you go. So if you need some help, whether it's anything like you're working on an addition to your home, or if you're planning on building, you can call Master Service Plumbing. They can be your plumbing general, or if there's any emergencies, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
24 hours a day.
How they get in touch with you?
You just call Master Service Plumbing at 851-1444.
We appreciate Brian coming in. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Now, here's the rest of the team at Master Service Plumbing on the House Detective.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
Window coverings are so much more than blinds and shutters. They can add a real accent to any room in your home. Here at Accent Window Coverings, our team of professional designers will work with you to find exactly the look and feel your home needs, using brands like Hunter Douglas for a stylish look to any window. Stop by our Hunter Douglas Gallery located on South Virginia in the Winners Crossing Shopping Center inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery. Accent Window Coverings. We'll get it covered.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens, Dickson Realty.
It's kind of like Old Home Week here on the show. Sitting with me is an old neighbor. I've got Feather from Better Homes and Gardens, Dickson Realty. And Feather, you've brought with us amazing listing, home number 1, your listing down in Carson City. What should we be on the lookout for?
Completely remodeled, down to the studs and built back up, so come and check it out. It's beautiful.
It feels like new from the ground up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does. Okay, that's home number 1. Let's see it.
With unmatched value in a completely remodeled home, home number 1 on the east side of Carson City may not be what you're expecting. With 5 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms, your family will have plenty of space. That space will be enjoyed in the upgraded great room that's highlighted by the fireplace, extra large slider, and expansive mountain views. The kitchen is elegant with quartz countertops, top-of-the-line appliances, expansive tile work, and custom cabinetry. There's a walkout basement with plenty of space, and you can enjoy more than a full acre of land. The asking price of this almost 3,900 square foot home is $1,049,750. If you're interested in this updated Carson home, call me, Feather Dugan. You can reach me at Better Homes and Gardens, Dickson Realty, with more information about home number 1.
With home number 2, modern luxury meets elegant design. It's more than just words, it's a reality with this semi-custom home in the elegant Southwest Reno neighborhood of Ranchera. Updates are found in every corner of this 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath home. Some of those custom touches include smart home automation, custom closets, tankless hot water system, and an EV charging station. This over 4,100 square foot design has elevated finishes in the kitchen and an open loft that has endless possibilities. The great location has you close to shopping, dining, and the club. All this has the asking price of $1,699,000. To find out more about living in Ranchera in Southwest Reno, you can contact Tiffany Colbert. You can reach Tiffany at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty for more about home number 2.
Now we're going to discover an oasis nestled in the heart of South Reno. Home number 3 is a renovated masterpiece that's a blend of sophistication and comfort. Stretching over 5,600 square feet, there's plenty of room for the 6 bedrooms, 4 full and 2 half baths. The living spaces are filled with elegance and timeless charm. At the same time, you may miss the heated floors, cozy wine and whiskey cellar, or the nearly 1,900 square foot garage that parks up to 7 cars. There's an in-laws quarters with separate entry and the city views from the balcony. The asking price is $2,595,000, and you're just minutes away from the airport, skiing, or Lake Tahoe. For more about this South Suburban home, contact Rachel Hopkins. Rachel is with Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty and has more information about Home 3.
When you live in home number 4 in West Reno, you're close to downtown, area trails, and the river. The location is just the start of this end-unit townhome. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home with plantation shutters and designer paint added to the living areas. The kitchen features quartz counters, a breakfast bar, and it opens to the balcony that looks out to the common space. The asking price of this almost 1,600 square foot home is $449,000, and there's a 2-car attached garage. For more about this West Reno townhome, call Johanna Somerset. You can reach Johanna at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty for more about home number 4.
Just south of the city, in the shade of the tall pines in Franktown Road, is home number 5, where you have a masterpiece of stunning architecture and privacy. This sprawling estate sits on 5 acres just above the valley floor. The moment you step inside this impressive custom creation, you'll notice details of hickory floors with quartzite inlays, beechwood ceilings, alder cabinets. You'll find a kitchen with timeless elegance and creative living spaces with natural light and picture windows. The outdoor living space is impressive with a fire pit, the outdoor barbecue. This 7,350 square foot home has the asking price of $4,950,000, and there's a separate guest house on the property. If you're interested in this amazing Washoe Valley estate, contact Brian Draculich. You can call Brian at Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty for more about home number 5.
You can reach Brian at Draculich Realty, of course, Better Homes and Gardens. We're proud to have them on the show. Feather, thanks for coming in. You're going to be back next week. You're going to show us your beautiful listing once again.
Awesome.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
We want to thank you for joining us. We'll be back here next week, of course, 5:30, right here in Channel 2. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty.